Hi there guys, welcome to Such Is Life, a channel dedicated to exploring the mysteries and complexities of life and philosophy revolving around it. On this channel, we will delve into a variety of topics related to life and how we live it, including personal growth, relationships, and the search for meaning and purpose. Whether you are a seasoned philosopher or just starting to think about the big questions in life, we hope you will join us on this journey of discovery and self-exploration. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the mysteries of life together. In today's discussion, we take a look at frugality versus consumerism. In our modern society, there is a strong emphasis on consumerism and the accumulation of material possessions. We are bombarded with advertisements and messages that tell us that we need to buy more in order to be happy and fulfilled. However, there is a growing movement of people who are challenging this way of thinking and embracing a more frugal, minimalist lifestyle. These individuals believe that we need less than we think in order to be happy, and that a simpler, less materialistic way of life can actually lead to greater fulfillment and happiness. In this discussion, we will explore the concept of frugality, minimalism, and rejecting consumerism, and consider the potential benefits and drawbacks of living a more simple, intentional lifestyle. We will also examine the research on the relationship between materialism and well-being, and discuss the experiences of those who have embraced a more frugal way of life. As human beings, we are often conditioned to believe that we need certain things in order to be happy and fulfilled. We are told that we need the latest gadgets, the newest fashion trends, and the biggest and best of everything. But have you ever pondered the question that do we really need these things, or are we simply being influenced by societal pressures and consumerist culture? This is a philosophical question that has been asked by many thinkers throughout history, from ancient Greek philosophers to modern-day minimalists. There have been those who have challenged the notion that material possessions are necessary for a good life, and there are those who just ask the simple question, perhaps we can live with less than we think in order to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. The hierarchy of needs is a concept introduced by Abraham Maslow in his 1943 paper A Theory of Human Motivation. Maslow believed that humans have certain fundamental needs that must be met before they can pursue higher-level goals and aspirations. He arranged these needs into a pyramid-shaped hierarchy, with the most basic needs at the bottom and the most complex at the top. At the base of the pyramid of the hierarchy of needs starts with physiological needs such as food, water, shelter, and clothing. Safety needs, including physical safety and financial security, are the next level up. The third level is the need for love and belonging, which includes social connections and relationships, while the fourth level is the need for esteem, which includes self-respect and recognition. At the very top of the pyramid is the need for self-actualization, which refers to the fulfillment of our unique potential. As we move up the hierarchy, the needs become less focused on basic survival and more focused on personal growth and fulfillment. The line between necessity and luxury becomes increasingly blurred at the higher levels of the hierarchy, as what is considered a necessity for one person may not be necessary for another. For example, while food and shelter are considered necessities for all humans, the type and quality of food that we consume can vary widely based on cultural, economic, and personal factors. Similarly, while some people may consider a comfortable home with modern amenities to be a basic necessity, others may be content with more modest living arrangements. The concept of frugality hinges upon the idea of being intentional with how you spend your resources, including time, money, and energy. Frugality is often associated with minimalism, which is the practice of living with fewer possessions and prioritizing experiences and relationships over material goods. Consumerism mindset, on the other hand, is the cultural and economic system that encourages people to buy and consume more goods and services in pursuit of a better quality of life. It promotes the idea that happiness and fulfillment can be achieved through the accumulation of material possessions, leading to a cycle of overconsumption and waste. At some point there is a line that needs to be drawn as some of what is considered basic necessities becomes consumeristic luxuries that probably one can do away with, as it can be seen as meaningless pursuit. If we simply force ourselves to ask these questions like what is the nature of the relationship between basic necessities and luxuries? Is it possible for the distinction between the two to be subjective and dependent on individual perspectives and circumstances? Can it be argued that what constitutes a basic necessity for one person may be viewed as a luxury by another? How do factors such as culture, socioeconomic status, and personal values influence our perception of what is necessary for survival and well-being? We then invite ourselves to critically examine the nature of our needs and desires and to consider the extent to which they are shaped by social and cultural forces. What needs to be stated here is that it is not the nature of this channel to convince you to change your lifestyle completely or root for one lifestyle over the other. We understand that the nature of the relationship between basic necessities and luxuries is complex and multifaceted. While basic necessities are typically considered to be essential for survival and well-being, the distinction between basic necessities and luxuries is not always clear-cut. What one person considers a basic necessity may be viewed as a luxury by another, depending on individual perspectives and circumstances. We simply invite you to ask yourself this very pertinent question to get the most out of your life. Cultural, socioeconomic, and personal factors all play a role in shaping our perception of what is necessary for survival and well-being. For instance, in some cultures, certain items or experiences may be viewed as luxuries, while in others they are considered basic necessities. Similarly, socioeconomic status can influence what is considered a basic necessity, with those in higher income brackets having greater access to luxuries that may be viewed as necessities for those in lower income brackets. Personal values, for instance, can be seen with someone living a frugal and minimalist lifestyle as a way to prioritize personal values such as sustainability and simplicity, while for others, pursuing luxury experiences and possessions may be a way to express personal values such as success and status. The idea of "you need less than you think" challenges the assumptions of consumerism by suggesting that a simpler, less materialistic lifestyle can actually lead to greater happiness and fulfillment. It encourages people to focus on what is truly important in their lives and to prioritize experiences and relationships over possessions. The hierarchy of needs provides a useful framework for evaluating our priorities and understanding what is truly necessary for our well-being and happiness. By using this framework, we can identify the areas of our lives where we may be overspending or investing too much time and energy. For example, if we find ourselves spending a significant portion of our income on luxury goods or experiences, we can examine whether these are truly necessary for our well-being or whether we are simply seeking status or external validation. Similarly, if we find ourselves investing too much time and energy in activities that do not align with our personal values or contribute to our overall sense of purpose and fulfillment, we can reassess our priorities and make changes to our lifestyle. By focusing on what truly matters to us and cutting back on unnecessary expenses and activities, we can adopt a more frugal and intentional lifestyle that aligns with our values and goals. Adopting a more intentional and frugal lifestyle can have a range of benefits, including increased financial security, reduced stress and anxiety, and greater fulfillment and satisfaction. By prioritizing our basic needs and focusing on what truly matters to us, we can create a more meaningful and fulfilling life, while also reducing our environmental footprint and contributing to a more sustainable and equitable world. The concept of living a frugal lifestyle and rejecting consumerism has been promoted by a wide range of individuals and groups, including environmentalists, minimalists, and advocates of simple living. Some notable proponents of this way of life include Henry David Thoreau, the American philosopher and author of Walden, is often cited as a pioneer of the simple living movement. Thoreau's book describes his experiment in living alone in a cabin in the woods, where he aimed to live a self-reliant and minimalistic lifestyle. Marie Kondo, the Japanese organizing consultant and author of The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, has popularized the idea of minimalism and decluttering. Kondo encourages people to simplify their lives by getting rid of possessions that do not spark joy. Joshua Becker, the founder of the website Becoming Minimalist, Becker promotes the idea of living a minimalist lifestyle as a way to reduce stress and increase happiness. He encourages people to focus on experiences and relationships rather than material possessions. The FIRE movement, the Financial Independence, Retire Early, FIRE, movement is a group of people who aim to achieve financial independence and retire early by living frugally, saving aggressively, and investing wisely. So what can we take away from this? The discussion on the concept of frugality and rejecting consumerism invites us to reflect on the nature of our needs and desires and to consider the impact they have on our lives and the environment. By using the hierarchy of needs as a framework for evaluating our priorities, we can adopt a more intentional and fulfilling lifestyle that focuses on what truly matters to us. The various proponents of simple living, such as Thoreau, Kondo, Becker, and the FIRE movement, offer different perspectives on how to achieve this lifestyle. Ultimately, the moral lesson we can take away from this discussion is that a life of purpose and fulfillment is not determined by the accumulation of material possessions but by our ability to find contentment and joy in the simple things. By embracing a more frugal and intentional way of living, we can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the beauty and richness of life that lies beyond the realm of consumerism. So there you go, folks. Thanks for joining us on Such Is Life channel for this brief thought experiment. We hope that you have enjoyed exploring the mysteries and complexities of life and philosophy with us. Remember, life is a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, and there is always more to learn and discover. We encourage you to continue thinking deeply about the big questions in life and to seek out new experiences and perspectives that can help you to grow and evolve. We look forward to sharing more insights and ideas with you on future episodes of Such Is Life. If you like the content, we would love to hear your comments below, and remember to have a healthy discussion so we all can benefit together. We would appreciate it if you could share, like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be updated with our upcoming thought-provoking discussions on this channel. Until next time, take care and keep exploring the mysteries of life.